Hello, Sananhed. I just wanted to thank you once again for letting me stay for a while. It felt like I might have left something behind, so if you find a belonging of mine, please let me know. I'm sure it'll turn up somehow. I'm not sure if I told you this, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm grateful for our time together. And you reminded me of who I really am, or rather, who I'm capable of being. So thank you for that. Oh, and this other thing. I love you.
Did you know there's this house in a small village in Sweden that no one will be able to point to on a map? Like any other small village in Sweden, it has trees surrounding it, a few modest cabins, and fields that make you and your imagination run wild. Anyway, this house might seem like any other house if you're just driving through, and you might catch a glimpse of that enormous window overlooking the entire village. But I've learned that to find beauty, you have to search within. Thursday morning, December 2nd, I started my journey up towards what would turn out to be something completely different from what I expected it to be. 12 beautiful souls all gathered a cold December day in this incredible house Mike built in Sunnanhed. And right off the bat we hit it off. Never before have I experienced such instant atmosphere of acceptance and love. We woke up the first morning to learn, or at least try our best to learn, how to do this thing called herding call. It's an ancient Scandinavian music form used to let your cows know it's time to come down to the house, or in some cases to communicate with other farms, if you were to send them over from one spot to another. I didn't do it all that well, so the cows probably took off. And after pretty much just pissing off the neighbors right away, we all helped cook, share our ups and downs as if we'd known each other since birth, and became more than what we could have ever dreamed of. Together. So what were we actually doing? Why did we travel to some mysterious house in the woods? I think most of us thought the intention was for us to co-write, create music and network. All the fancy words one might use to frame what needs to be framed and ignite some kind of spark into the purpose of us being there. We didn't need fancy words or a spark for that matter. We were already burning. The fire started from our eager will to see and applaud each other's passions and quirky ways of being. And in this untamed but still safe environment, we all became better, closer, and clearer with activities like breathwork, dance, exchange of our arts, and actually writing songs together that really didn't sound all that bad. Now, if you've followed Land of Trees for a while, you know that I only write my songs on my own, and in the moment they pop up into my head, which makes it very difficult to write a song together with others. Ideally, co-writers would just magically appear when the text starts running through my mind, but we didn't see that kind of magic this weekend. For me, the magic was seeing how well we were able to come together and give it our best, even though writing on the spot was a horror to some of us. So the magic wasn't beautiful women sawn in half, flying objects or disappearing men in tall hats. It was that no matter what we faced as a group, everything just seemed to magically fall into place. We didn't just see the magic, we thrived in it. I think I've touched magic a few times in my life, most of those times without even noticing it. It's been right there in front of my nose, and this time there was no missing it after crossing my own path almost like a déjà vu over and over this year. It's like my life was laid out like a map with drawn lines and an oil lamp flickering over the still wet ink. The most amazing part is I never intended for it to happen, but it was equally, if not more important to me than the steps I've intentionally taken to learn, grow, and evolve as we lap around the sun. I found fragments of myself and vast memory of traveling through Norway, and this time I found pieces of that magic driving through Dalarna on my way up here. Now, I couldn't have pictured a better way to end this year, and if you ask me, we all came to this house a little bit nervous. Landed and settled in like a frozen deer finding a warm spot to rest. Created, loved, and got inspired in that amazing house Mike built. Eventually, we left with a fire bright enough to light our paths ahead.
How is it that every time I have something important to say, I get interrupted? It felt important to give it another shot, so here I go. And this is to everyone. I love you.
There's some magic to it all, a power to the light that keeps me dreaming. I said this might be where I fall, but without those falls our lives lose meaning. Someone reminded me why I fight. Where is all this heartbreak leading? I let the calm flow through my veins. There's a fire in my heart that keeps it beating. And your words stick to me like my shadow itself. Yeah, your words go through me, and they make me believe I'm someone else than the person I blamed for so long. Perhaps just this time I was wrong.